Welcome back, friends, to one of my favorite times of year, to see the best of the best battle it out for their share of $300,000. For those of you who are new here, let's quickly go over what AWC is and how it's formatted. The Arena World Championship is one of the most prestigious player versus player events in World of Warcraft. It is an annual tournament that pits the best players from around the world against each other in 3v3 arena combat. It breaks down into 4 tournaments, or cups, a last chance gauntlet, and then finally the finals tournament, with the total prize pool being $300,000. The way it works is teams will receive points based on their performance in each cup. The top 3 teams on each region will advance automatically into the final tournament. The other teams will have to compete in a last chance qualifier gauntlet that will be single elimination. The last team to survive moves on into the finals to meet the other 3 teams. Now that we've gone over what the basics of AWC is, let's talk about this year's competitors. This year we have lots of returning teams, but we also have quite a few newly formed teams. This will definitely spice things up when we think about results, so let's start with North America. It's hard to say North America without saying Team Liquid. Team Liquid is coming off a hot performance in Dragonflight and is looking to continue their reign. This team still consists of Trill, Mez, Sea-Doo, and Sam-I-Am. Another team that we know from previous seasons is the Move. The Move has made some changes though. As we all know, they dropped Jelly Beans last year, and now they have picked up Giants. So they're same core team, but now they're called the Move again, with Giants filling the role for Jelly Beans. Another team that's hard to miss if you've been watching in previous AWC seasons is the Power Frogs. They have been renamed the Power Toads, and they've dropped Chun-Li in favor for Axton. This could possibly open them up for some new comp options, as Axton is a main feral. Speaking of Chun-Li, he has now moved over to a new team called the Fellowship. This team consists of Kearney, Majidin, Chun-Li, and Calvish. With that being said, the number 3 team, Void GG, from last year is no longer complete, and they have moved to a new roster as well. Nick has now moved over to a new team called Welcome to the Jung. This team is super interesting because they're bringing back some dominant players from previous expansions. This team consists of Nick, Zhang, Prev, and Drake. Prev and Drake coming back to play in the AWC is extremely exciting, as they were a part of one of the most terrifying teams AWC has ever seen in North America, being Kauai. Another fan favorite team that is coming back is F-Tier. F-Tier kind of made their name to fame when they pushed through the last chance qualifier gauntlet and made it all the way through from last seed to making it to the finals tournament. This team still consists of the same 4, Saul, Dorito, Shaz, and Laros. There are many more exciting teams that have signed up for this AWC. I can't list them all, but there are some top arena ladder players as well as previous tournament players. Here's a huge list of them, of the most notable ones that I can find. With North America having so many new stacked teams, it's going to be really hard to pick like a clear favorite number 1 to win it all for the first cup. I think it's going to really be an exciting and almost like a wild card style first cup for North America. Now we can't forget about our friends from over the pond. Europe has seen many team changes and definitely will put pressure on the clear favorites from previous expansions, Team Echo. Even Echo has seen some team changes. Echo has dropped Lontar in favor of Meh, who is coming back to compete for another season. This team has dominated the region for many expansions and is looking to continue their reign. Speaking of Lontar, his new team Catalyst is quite stacked as well. This team consists of Mercy, Lontar, Blizzo, and Jamie. We also can't forget some of our previous AWC champions, Streamer Zone GG. Thessia, Cassu, Tony, and Rels are sure to have a huge showing with their main jungle comp in the 2024 Cups. We did have some more drastic team swaps as well. Team ILTU is a new team that consists of 2 former AWC competitors from Lava Lava, Coffee and Guz, but they have dropped Kajares and Dex in favor of Corky and Kenketo, a newer rising star on the EU ladders. Another team that has made some drastic changes is Hoolie Bang. We know Team Hoolie Bang because they're the team that came out of nowhere and took Cup number 1 from Echo in an extremely surprising fashion, playing sub Windwalker Holy Priest. JT and Elswave are now playing with Infernion and TJ Farrell on Drive Overload. This could, in theory, give them more comp options and a lot more power, only time will tell. Lastly, we can talk about Chubaku Tensei. Chubaku Tensei showed that they were a strong competitor with all their dominant performances in the cup stages. This team, now renamed to Young Phoenix, now consists of Fuston, Amilik, Kroto, and Vanost. As with North America, there's too many signups for me to list them all, but here are some more notable teams that I also saw that signed up for the first Cup AWC. Overall, this AWC season is set up to be a spicy one. There's so many good teams and so much talent that it really is hard to say a clear favorite on either region. Well, that's a simple breakdown of who is going to be competing for the North American and European regions. I know I'm excited, I hope you are as well, and I'll be here to keep you updated with any AWC news as well as highlights throughout the season. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.